about today. We're diving into the life of a US president you might think you know, but who is packed with surprising stories. We're talking about Grover Cleveland, the only president to serve to non-consecutive terms. But trust me, that's just the tip of the iceberg, so let's get this straight. Cleveland was the 22nd president, then lost his re-election bid to Benjamin Harrison, and then came back 4 years later to become the 24th president. It's like getting unfriended and then re-friended by the entire country. This unique political comeback has never been repeated in American history. But let's rewind a bit. Before he was Mr. President, he was just Grover. And his first name wasn't even Grover. He was born Stephen Grover Cleveland, but dropped the Stephen as a young man. Imagine if we were talking about President Stephen today. He started his career as a lawyer and quickly gained a reputation for being fiercely honest. They called him Grover the Good because he fought corruption wherever he saw it. First as the sheriff of Erie County, then as mayor of Buffalo, and later as governor of New York. His motto was literally "A public office is a public trust." He was the real deal. Now for a story that sounds like it's straight out of a movie. As sheriff, Cleveland was responsible for carrying out executions. When the time came, instead of delegating the grim task, he personally acted as the hangman on two separate occasions. He believed that if the job was his responsibility, he shouldn't force someone else to do it. It's a dark and intense part of his history, but it speaks volumes about his character and sense of duty. Here's another fascinating tidbit. During his second term, Cleveland noticed a sore spot in his mouth. It turned out to be a cancerous tumor. To avoid causing a national panic and a financial crisis, he decided to have a secret surgery. On a friend's yacht, a team of doctors removed the tumor and part of his upper jaw without the public knowing a thing. They even fitted him with a rubber prosthesis so his speech wouldn't be affected. The truth wasn't revealed until years later. Can you imagine something like that staying secret today? And for a slightly sweeter story, let's talk about the Baby Ruth candy bar. While the company claims it was named after Babe Ruth, many historians believe it was actually named in honor of Cleveland's daughter, Ruth Cleveland. Baby Ruth, as she was affectionately called by the public, was born in the White House and was a media sensation. The timeline fits perfectly, as the candy bar was introduced right when she was at the height of her popularity. It's a delicious piece of presidential trivia. Finally, did you know Grover Cleveland was a bit of a pop culture icon in his day? His face was everywhere. But one of the most unusual places was on a fishing lure. That's right, you could go fishing with the president's face on your hook. He was an avid fisherman, and a company created a lure in his honor. Talk about a presidential endorsement. From a hangman sheriff to a secret surgery at sea and a potential candy bar legacy, Grover Cleveland's life was anything but ordinary. He was a man of principle who left a truly unique mark on the presidency. What do you think is the most surprising fact about him? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories. We'll see you in the next one.